That morning, I had just poured myself a cup of coffee when the phone rang. It was Ellen, my wife, and her voice trembled. "Harold, you need to come right away. Bill collapsed, they're rushing him to the ER." Uncle Bill wasn't just family, he was my cousin, a lifelong friend. We grew up together in rural Kansas, and for the past 30 years, we'd meet every Sunday morning for breakfast. Just last week, he proudly sent me a photo of his usual, white toast, fried eggs, and crispy bacon. He said, "At my age, I eat what I want." But less than 30 minutes after finishing that breakfast, Bill suffered a massive heart attack. They tried to save him. But it was too late. That day, something hit me hard. So many seniors are unknowingly gambling with their lives each morning. Not with cigarettes or alcohol, but with their breakfast plate. If you or someone you love is over 60 and still eating the same way they did at 30, this video could literally save a heart. I'm Harold, a heart attack survivor myself. And today, I'm sharing 15 powerful foods that reduce the risk of heart attack, backed by science and trusted by cardiologists. Some of them are probably sitting in your kitchen right now, waiting to work wonders. Drop a comment below saying, "I'm ready," if you care about heart health for the elderly. Hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming. And at the end of the video, I'll reveal a secret drink that doctors recommend to naturally clean your arteries and support your cardiovascular wellness. Let's get started, for Uncle Bill, and for your heart. That night, I barely slept. I just lay there, staring at the ceiling, replaying the same question over and over again. What really killed Uncle Bill? It wasn't genetics. It wasn't a lack of medication. It was his daily choices, the little things on his plate that quietly chipped away at his heart health for years. So I picked up the phone, started calling friends, digging through old notes, and rereading medical reports I had collected during my own recovery from a heart attack. And what I discovered shocked me. According to Harvard Medical School, making just a few dietary changes could lower your risk of a heart attack by up to 70%. That's not magic. It's science-based nutrition. And it starts with what's already inside your fridge. In this video, I'll walk you through 15 doctor-recommended foods that clean arteries, prevent heart attacks, and boost heart health in seniors. These are everyday foods with extraordinary power, backed by clinical studies and trusted by cardiologists. And if you stay with me until the end, I'll share the recipe for a natural drink to clean your blood vessels, simple to make, easy to take, and surprisingly effective. If you know someone managing high blood pressure or high cholesterol, or simply eating the same way they did 30 years ago, send them this video. Because sometimes, one share can be a life-saving act. A few years back, during a routine checkup after recovering from a heart attack, I struck up a conversation with a seasoned cardiologist named Dr. Miller. I asked him, "If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life to protect your heart, what would it be?" He smiled and answered without hesitation. "Fatty fish, especially salmon. I eat it at least 3 times a week. It's like natural armor for the heart." I was stunned. Not some fancy supplement. Not expensive superfoods. Just fish. The truth is, omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring can significantly lower bad cholesterol, fight arterial plaque, and reduce the risk of arrhythmia, some of the leading causes of heart attacks in seniors. According to the American Heart Association, eating fatty fish at least twice a week can reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease by up to 36%. Not a fan of the fishy smell? Try grilling it with lemon or tossing it in a fresh salad. What matters is choosing the right fish and keeping the preparation simple. Your heart will thank you. Drop a comment below, have you had salmon this week? If not, maybe now's the perfect time to start. And don't forget to hit like if you found this helpful, so YouTube's algorithm can bring this video to more seniors looking to protect their heart health. Grandma Mary, Mr. Harold's neighbor, is 91 this year. She still takes morning walks, does her grocery shopping, and even bakes cookies for her grandkids during the holidays. When asked her secret to staying healthy, she just smiled and said, "Every morning, I have a bowl of plain oatmeal, toss in a few blueberries, some walnuts, and that's it. Simple. But here's the thing. Oatmeal is rich in soluble fiber, particularly a compound called beta-glucan, which helps lower LDL, bad cholesterol, supports healthy blood pressure, and promotes long-term heart health in the elderly." A study published in the Journal of Nutrition revealed that eating just one bowl of oatmeal daily can lower cholesterol by up to 10% in just 4 weeks. It's not just about the heart. Oatmeal also helps keep you full longer, regulates blood sugar, and supports digestion, key factors for seniors striving for vibrant health. If you're searching for a heart-friendly breakfast, start with plain, unsweetened oatmeal. No artificial flavors, no added sugar. Add fruit, nuts, or cinnamon, and you've got a simple, delicious way to reduce the risk of heart attacks naturally. What's your go-to morning meal for a healthy heart? Share it in the comments. We'd love to hear what keeps you going strong. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to join Mr. Harold each week as he shares the wisdom that's keeping thousands of seniors healthier and happier. On James' 80th birthday, a dear friend of Mr. Harold's, his daughter didn't bring cake, flowers, or anything fancy. Instead, she handed him a bar of 70% dark chocolate with a simple note. "Dad, this is the sweetest medicine for your heart." James teared up, not just because of her thoughtfulness, but because he'd always avoided chocolate, thinking it was bad for seniors. Little did he know, dark chocolate is one of the most heart-healthy treats you can enjoy in moderation. It's rich in flavonoids, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation in blood vessels, naturally lower blood pressure, and improve circulation. A study published in the European Heart Journal showed eating a small amount of dark chocolate daily can lower your risk of cardiovascular disease by up to 37%. But there's more. The cocoa in dark chocolate helps the brain produce serotonin, improving mood and acting as a natural stress reliever, something crucial for managing hypertension in seniors. Important note. Choose chocolate with at least 70% cocoa content, minimal sugar, and no milk additives. Just 20 to 30 grams a day can offer these benefits without overdoing it. Have you ever thought that chocolate could be medicine for your heart? Share your thoughts below, we'd love to hear them. And if this touched you, please hit like and share it with someone you care about. Sometimes, the best remedy for your heart comes wrapped in a little sweetness. I'll never forget it. Back when I lived in a quiet suburb of California, I used to walk past this charming little house with a red tile roof. An elderly couple lived there. He was pushing 100, and she was well into her 90s. Every morning, they held hands during their walk. And believe it or not, they still cooked every meal themselves. One day, I stopped by and asked what their secret to longevity was. The old man chuckled, held up a bottle of extra virgin olive oil, and said, "We never sit down to eat without this." That got me curious. I started digging into the research, and what I found amazed me. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which help reduce bad cholesterol, LDL, and increase good cholesterol, HDL. Even more important, it's loaded with polyphenol, natural antioxidants that protect our blood vessels by reducing inflammation, making it one of the most powerful heart-healthy foods for seniors. A study by Harvard Medical School found just 2 tablespoons a day can reduce the risk of heart disease by 21%. Since then, I've replaced butter with olive oil. I drizzle it on salads, sauté my veggies in it, and even dip whole grain bread into it. But here's the key, make sure it's cold-pressed, extra virgin, and stored in a dark glass bottle to preserve its antioxidant properties. Have you ever used extra virgin olive oil in your daily cooking? Drop your favorite recipe in the comments, I'd love to try it. And if you haven't tried it yet, today's a good day to start giving your heart the care it truly deserves. It was a crisp autumn evening in Oregon, and I was visiting my old college friend, Helen. We sat by the fireplace, 2 glasses of red wine in hand, reminiscing about our youthful days and the decades that had passed. I looked at her, 87 years old, sharp as ever, with a glow in her cheeks that defied her age. "Helen," I asked, "what's your secret?" She smiled, raised her glass, and said, "It's not the wine, Harold. It's how I treat my heart, with love, care, and yes, a glass of red wine every night." That caught me off guard. You see, I'd always heard that alcohol was bad for you. But the more I dug into it, the more I discovered the science behind it. Red wine, when consumed in moderation, is rich in polyphenol, powerful natural antioxidants that help protect blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and support heart health for seniors. A Mayo Clinic study confirms. 1 glass of red wine a day, about 5 ounces, can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease in older adults. But here's the catch, it has to be just 1 glass. More than that, the benefits quickly turn into risks. If you don't drink, I'm not suggesting you start. But if you already enjoy a little wine, consider switching to high-quality red wine. It could be a small, delicious way to take better care of your heart. Do you have your own wine ritual? Share it in the comments. I'd love to know how others use moderate alcohol consumption as part of a heart-healthy lifestyle. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories from your friend, Harold. Every morning for the past 30 years, I've had the same ritual: a cup of green tea, my favorite armchair by the window, and a few pages from Ruth's journal, my late wife. She passed away 5 years ago, but her words are still with me. In one of her final letters, she wrote, "Harold, if I go before you, promise me this: have a cup of green tea every day. Not just because I loved the smell, but because it'll protect your heart, the way I always tried to." So, I did. And surprisingly, science backs her up. According to Harvard Health, green tea is rich in antioxidants called catechins, which fight cell damage, reduce inflammation, and support heart health for seniors. A Japanese study even found that people who drank green tea daily had a 31% lower risk of dying from heart disease. No expensive supplements. No complicated routines. Just 1 cup of green tea a day to prevent heart disease, improve circulation, and even reduce the risk of stroke. I usually steep mine just below boiling to preserve the nutrients. How about you? Got your own green tea ritual? Drop it in the comments. And if this story moved you, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. There's more wisdom and heart-healthy tips waiting for you, right here with me, Harold. I remember that winter evening so clearly. Snow blanketed the porch roof, and I was dragging through another day of fatigue and wild blood pressure swings. Then, my granddaughter Emily walked in, arms full of fresh leafy greens from her garden. "Grandpa," she said, "my doctor told me to eat more broccoli and spinach for my heart. I think you should try them too." I chuckled. I'd avoided greens most of my life. But that night, I gave in. Emily made a simple veggie soup, and that meal changed everything. Turns out, science was on her side. Researchers at the Mayo Clinic found that broccoli is packed with sulforaphane, a compound that fights vascular inflammation and boosts endothelial function. Meanwhile, spinach is rich in magnesium, vitamin K, and folate, all of which help maintain stable blood pressure and improve heart health for seniors. And get this, a study from Harvard Medical School revealed that seniors who ate leafy greens daily had a 26% lower risk of heart disease. No fancy pills. Just humble greens making a massive difference. How often do you include broccoli or spinach in your meals? If it's not often, maybe today's the perfect time to start. Share your favorite green recipes in the comments below, and if you're finding these stories helpful, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more heart-healthy wisdom from Harold. One sunny afternoon in San Diego, I sat across from my old Navy buddy Charles. His hair was silver now, but that same ironclad voice hadn't aged a bit. "Harold," he said, sipping his espresso, "you know what saved me from a heart attack? Avocados. That soft green fruit I used to scoff at. He told me that after a routine checkup, his doctor flagged dangerously high LDL cholesterol and triglyceride levels. Rather than prescribe more pills, the doctor suggested he start adding avocado to his daily meals. 12 weeks later, his results were nothing short of a miracle. LDL levels dropped, HDL cholesterol went up, and for the first time in years, his blood pressure was steady. So what's the secret in this creamy superfruit? It's oleic acid, a heart-loving monounsaturated fat that reduces inflammation and bad cholesterol. Avocados are also rich in dietary fiber, vitamin K, folate, and other nutrients that support senior heart health. Not bad for something that pairs beautifully with toast, right? Have you made avocados a part of your heart health journey? How do you like to prepare them, guacamole, smoothies, or a simple slice on your morning toast? Let me know in the comments below. If Charles's story inspired you, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and join me, Harold, for the next HeartSmart chapter. A few years ago, I paid a visit to an old friend of mine, Helen, in sunny Pasadena. As I stepped into her kitchen, I saw her pressing juice from a mountain of pomegranates. I chuckled and asked, "Helen, are you making syrup?" She laughed, "No, Harold, this is my special medicine for high blood pressure." Curious, I listened as she explained that she had suffered from dizziness and headaches due to uncontrolled blood pressure. But after reading a study from the American Heart Association, she began drinking a glass of pomegranate juice every morning. The results stunned even her doctor. Within just 2 months, her blood pressure readings were more stable, the spikes disappeared, and her sleep improved dramatically. So what makes pomegranate such a miracle for the heart? It's all thanks to its rich concentration of polyphenol, powerful antioxidants that help dilate blood vessels, fight inflammation, and boost circulation. For older adults, this means a natural and effective way to balance blood pressure without side effects. What about you? Have you ever tried pomegranate as part of your blood pressure management? Share how you incorporate this fruit into your daily diet in the comments below. And if Helen's story resonated with you, tap the like button and subscribe to our channel for more HeartSmart tips from me, Harold. One frosty morning last winter, I was fixing my usual cup of coffee when my old friend Raymond showed up, practically glowing with excitement. "Harold, the doctor said my blood sugar and blood pressure have never looked better." Naturally, I asked, "What's your secret?" Raymond sat down and pulled a small jar from his coat pocket. It was cinnamon. I started adding cinnamon to my breakfast every day, oatmeal, yogurt, even my coffee. It seemed simple, but the results have been incredible. And he wasn't wrong. Studies from the Mayo Clinic and other respected sources on heart health in seniors confirm that cinnamon helps reduce inflammation, regulate blood sugar, and support circulation. These benefits are crucial for older adults, as chronic inflammation and unstable blood sugar are key contributors to high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease. Beyond that, cinnamon is packed with antioxidants, helping protect your arteries and reduce the risk of dangerous plaque buildup that can lead to strokes or heart attacks. So, what about you? Have you ever tried adding cinnamon to your daily meals? Let us know in the comments. If you haven't yet, maybe it's time to give Raymond's method a shot. And if you found this tip helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more senior-friendly health strategies from me, Harold. Stick around. Next, I'll reveal a fruit that doesn't just taste great, but could completely recharge your circulatory system. One hot summer afternoon in Florida, I was sitting on the porch with my grandson Max after a long morning of gardening. Sweaty and tired, I handed him a chilled slice of watermelon. He grinned and asked, "Grandpa Harold, why do you always eat watermelon when it's hot?" I smiled back, "Because it's not just refreshing, Max. It helps my circulation and keeps my blood pressure stable." Most people don't realize that watermelon contains an amino acid called citrulline, which naturally relaxes blood vessels and improves blood flow. That's especially important for seniors, since high blood pressure is one of the most common silent threats we face. According to the Mayo Clinic, proper hydration reduces strain on the heart and keeps circulation running smoothly, helping to prevent fatigue, dizziness, and even headaches in older adults. And let's not forget about lycopene, a powerful antioxidant found in watermelon that protects the arteries, reduces inflammation, and helps prevent cardiovascular disease. Best of all, it's easy to digest and a summertime favorite among seniors. Looking for a simple, natural way to support your heart health? A daily slice of watermelon might be the answer. Tell me in the comments, when do you usually enjoy your watermelon? If this tip helped you, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next HeartSmart tip from me, Harold. Coming up next, I'll reveal a powerful, natural antibiotic food that helps cleanse your arteries and protect your heart, so stay tuned. My granddaughter Emily used to hate garlic. Every time I cooked something with garlic, she'd scrunch her nose and run out of the kitchen. But everything changed when her mom was rushed to the hospital due to a sudden spike in blood pressure. That night, I sat Emily down and told her about my old friend Joe, a man who dodged a stroke thanks to one simple habit: eating raw garlic every morning. It might sound too simple, but garlic is one of nature's most powerful natural antibiotics. It's rich in allicin, a compound known to relax blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and prevent the formation of arterial plaque, a leading cause of strokes and heart attacks. According to WebMD, garlic also lowers LDL cholesterol without affecting HDL. But it doesn't stop there. For seniors, garlic improves circulation, reduces inflammation, and strengthens the immune system. It's especially beneficial for those with chronic hypertension. Regular garlic intake also aids in detoxification and supports better digestion, helping you feel lighter and more energized each day. Think garlic is just a cooking ingredient? Try adding a small clove to your breakfast and feel the difference. Have you ever tried eating raw garlic? Let me know in the comments. If this tip helped you, hit that like button and follow along for more HeartSmart stories from me, Harold. Up next, I'll reveal a surprisingly familiar fruit that cleans your teeth as you bite and quietly strengthens your vascular health. Don't miss it. Not long ago, I attended a veterans reunion in Austin. While everyone was debating the best heart supplement, I quietly pulled out an apple from my jacket pocket. All eyes turned to me as I took a crunchy bite and said, "This has been protecting my heart for over 20 years." One friend jokingly asked, "Harold, are you trying to treat high blood pressure with fruit?" I smiled and replied, "I'm not joking. Apples and pears are incredibly effective natural fiber shields. The truth is, both apples and pears are rich in soluble fiber, particularly pectin, which helps reduce bad cholesterol, LDL, in the blood. As cholesterol levels drop, the risk of atherosclerosis and high blood pressure also decreases. They also contain powerful antioxidants like quercetin and vitamin C, which help fight inflammation and protect blood vessel walls, essential factors for maintaining heart health in older adults. Not only are apples and pears good for the heart, but they also support digestion, stabilize blood sugar levels, and even help strengthen teeth with every bite. These fruits may be humble, but their nutritional value is priceless. Have you had an apple or a pear today? Share your fruit-eating habits in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more valuable tips from me, Harold. And don't forget, a healthy lifestyle starts with the simplest things. See you in the next episode. One late spring morning, my wife and I strolled through our local farmers market. Among dozens of colorful stands, a small table overflowing with fresh blueberries and strawberries caught my eye. She leaned over and whispered, "Harold, remember my grandma? She lived to 96, and had a handful of strawberries every day." That memory hit me hard. Her grandma didn't just live long, she lived well. Later, I discovered that blueberries and strawberries are loaded with natural anti-inflammatory compounds, which are key to protecting the heart, especially for older adults. According to research from Harvard, the anthocyanins found in these berries help lower blood pressure, improve vascular function, and prevent plaque buildup in the arteries. They're also rich in vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, all of which strengthen the heart and support long-term cardiovascular health for seniors. And let's be honest, they're not just nutritious, they're delicious. Sweet, refreshing, and naturally low in sugar, berries make a perfect dessert or snack without harming your blood sugar. Do you eat blueberries or strawberries regularly? Share how you incorporate these powerful fruits into your meals in the comments. And if you found this tip helpful, give it a like and hit subscribe to keep up with more senior health stories from me, Harold. Up next, I'll reveal a common pantry item that can naturally ease stress, a silent but serious threat to your heart. Stay tuned. At a senior health seminar in Seattle, during the coffee break, everyone rushed to the dessert table piled with cookies and pastries. Meanwhile, I quietly pulled out a small pouch filled with almonds and walnuts, a habit I've stuck to for nearly a decade. A young doctor passing by noticed and asked, "Mr. Harold, why skip dessert for nuts?" I chuckled and said, "Because I choose heart-smart fats, not refined sugar." The truth is, both almonds and walnuts are packed with healthy unsaturated fats, especially omega-3s, essential for lowering bad cholesterol, LDL, and raising good cholesterol, HDL. According to the American Heart Association, regular nut consumption can reduce inflammation, support vascular health, and help stabilize blood pressure, making them ideal for older adults managing cardiovascular health. Even better, almonds are rich in vitamin E, antioxidants, and magnesium, key nutrients that help regulate blood pressure and combat arterial plaque. Walnuts, on the other hand, stand out for boosting memory and supporting brain function, a bonus for anyone over 60. What's your go-to snack between meals, cookies or a handful of walnuts? Let me know your favorite heart-healthy snack in the comments. If you found this tip helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to follow my journey towards senior wellness. And coming up next, I'll reveal a type of chocolate that not only relaxes your mind but also helps lower blood pressure. You might be surprised. Have you ever heard of a natural heart elixir that can help lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, boost circulation, and improve heart health in seniors, all using a few everyday ingredients from your kitchen? This story goes back to when I visited my old friend George in Texas. He had long struggled with chronic hypertension, relying on medication. But instead of sticking to just pills, George turned to a homemade remedy passed down from his mother, a simple yet powerful tonic. Within 3 months, his blood pressure stabilized, his cholesterol dropped, and his energy came roaring back. Here's the exact recipe he shared with me. Ingredients: half a cup fresh ginger juice, half a cup garlic paste, half a cup fresh lemon juice, half a cup apple cider vinegar, 5 tablespoons raw honey. How to make it? Combine all ingredients except the honey in a small pot. Simmer on medium heat for 30 minutes, stirring frequently. Let cool completely, then add honey and stir thoroughly. Pour the mixture into a clean glass bottle and refrigerate. Dosage: take 1 tablespoon every morning on an empty stomach. If the flavor is too strong, dilute with warm water. Benefits: garlic and honey work together to lower blood pressure and LDL cholesterol while reducing inflammation. Ginger improves circulation and helps reduce stress, both critical for heart health in older adults. Apple cider vinegar detoxifies the body and supports blood sugar balance. Lemon delivers vitamin C and helps cleanse the arteries. I've put together a printable grocery list and recipe card, available for free download in the description below. Have you ever tried a natural remedy for hypertension or cholesterol? Share your story in the comments. If this information was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss more simple, science-backed tips from me, Harold. And stick around. Up next, I'll recap the best heart-friendly foods you should always keep stocked in your kitchen. I know, after going through 18 segments, you might be thinking, "That's great, Harold, but how am I supposed to eat all these foods every week?" Don't worry. I used to feel overwhelmed, too. But once you understand how these foods work together to lower blood pressure, improve circulation, and support heart health in seniors, building a plan becomes second nature. Let's recap. Fatty fish, avocados, and walnuts offer heart-smart fats that lower LDL cholesterol. Broccoli, spinach, blueberries, and strawberries are rich in antioxidants that reduce inflammation and protect the vascular system. Ingredients like garlic, ginger, apple cider vinegar, and lemon help clean your arteries and regulate blood pressure naturally. Cinnamon, watermelon, almonds, and fiber-rich fruits like apples and pears aid in digestion, reduce stress, and stabilize blood sugar, all crucial for managing hypertension in seniors. Now, here's a simple tip. Create a weekly meal plan incorporating 3 to 4 of these foods each day. That's all it takes to keep your heart on the right path. To make this easier, I've prepared a free, 7-day Heart Healthy Challenge printable guide, available via the link in the description. So tell me, which of today's foods surprised you the most? Was it the pomegranate? The cinnamon? Or perhaps the garlic elixir? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I'd love to hear from you. And if this video helped you or someone you care about, hit like and subscribe to keep walking this journey of senior wellness with me, Harold. See you in the next episode, where we'll uncover more little-known truths about aging and longevity you won't want to miss.